We're gonna wait till some people tune in, and then you can hit record.
Yeah. We can do that. We can bet it.
Cool.
Cool. Wait, look. You cut a fan on this motherfucker.
Oh, okay. Then I can tag you.
How you doing?
Tag.
You tagged me?
Yeah, I just tagged you right
Oh,
now.
it's all me. They recognize me.
Yup.
What's up, man? I ain't know y'all knew how to do all that, Facebook. Facebook.
I can see. How you see?
How you can't?
We got somebody in here.
How you know? Oh,
They say one right there.
I'll be like I'm old when it comes to service.
Hey, that was John. Hey, what? Ain't that move that we do? We got 4 folks.
I bet. Who else? He ain't telling.
What's up, Fee?
Brian.
Hey, shout out to Fee though. For real, she got a really good non-profit.
Well, I thought I had a boog in my nose, but it was a piece of lint on your phone. I was like,
Hey, Miss Janie.
Jenny. Oh, we got 5. All right.
We'll start there because I only got 6 friends.
All right, we finna start this podcast up so you guys can kind of see how things go. Who did it? Georgia just like that? Oh, that was Fee Bryant, I think. Shout out Fee Bryant. Thank you. But yeah, we finna start this podcast up.
Welcome to Chop It Up with Reg.
And Ken.
And we got us another episode today. We decided to do this one live for y'all. We want to talk about old Justice Smollett, aka.
Well, we want to talk about using your platform.
I ain't talking about that.
He just so happened to be involved.
I'm talking about Justice Smollett. But no, seriously, we want to talk about using your platform in a positive way because that's the opposite of what he did.
So how you know that man did that?
Because he, first of all,
you going on with the internet telling you
when he said
you don't know him.
He said he was the gay Tupac. Okay.
That's interesting.
But we want to talk about using your platform in a positive way. So, how do you use your platform in a positive way?
Oh, I'm all negative about my platform. No, I'm just playing. But no, I feel like, if you are in a position where you can elevate people, you can bring awareness in a positive way, and you can basically allow people to have some type of outlet or some type of connection in order to help them get into a better position or a better place. Then I feel like you're using your platform in a positive way.
I agree.
How do you use your platform? Because I be seeing you cussing on your stuff. Like you like to do a lot of cussing.
Cussing is how Jesus, he ate with the prostitutes.
He ain't cussed.
He did.
But he ain't cussed.
He came riding town on an ass.
But there was no cuss word when he did.
And he said, "Damn you to hell, ye sinners." That's 2 cuss words right there.
I'm going to start another podcast with somebody else, man. Y'all, what y'all trying to do? I'm trying to get on this mic.
I'm reading the comments. We can't respond to them. Look, I can't do it, G. I can't do it. But no, I try to use my platform in a positive way because a lot of people.
Thank you, bro. She said she liked the live idea. Thank you, dog.
I'm talking, okay.
Hey, when I see something I need to say something about.
I try to be in a positive way because a lot of it's behind the scenes. Like people like, oh man, I want to start doing art or I want to start doing these things that you're doing. I'm like, you can do it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not any more talented than like the regular person. Sorry, I'm not. So we said aloud, Jesus, but I'm not. So like I feel like a lot of times making your platform, just building your platform up is a positive thing in itself because people realize, okay, this can be done.
Yeah,
this regular person is doing it. But at the same time, it's like appreciate that. It's a huge undertaking and responsibility. It's a big responsibility because that's why they call it when you get your blue check and whatever. It's called being an influencer. You influence the culture to an extent.
Being verified. I thought they were just verified.
Well, no, that's what it's called when you get the check. But once you have so many followers, you call it an influencer. You might not know because you ain't got no blue check. But
man, you ain't got no blue check either.
Who?
If they gave you a blue check before they gave me a blue check, I know so.
I got multiple
anyway,
checks.
but for real though. He said,
hey, that's my buddy though. That's one of my people right there that I like.
Yeah,
I feel like I know I didn't say influence.
You influence that person.
I'm positive. I try to be positive. Like even when things are going bad, you're gonna see me smiling. You know what I'm saying?
That's good. No, that is a real good thing though, man.
So
but,
the reason that ties into Justice Smollett is, you know what I'm saying, that this guy, if y'all don't know the story, he's a gay black man. He's an actor, really good musician. And, you know, when the story first broke, we thought it was a hate crime. Like, he had got jumped by these white guys and Make America Great Again hats. And, like, some racial slurs. I think he said they put a noose on his neck. So it was bad. You know, people were ready to protest, riot, and stand up for him. You know, but so we know how ugly protests can get sometimes. People could have got hurt. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Stuff could have been damaged. And then he lied. Yeah. I'm not sure. I think he got charged today. I'm not too sure, but
no, I did. Now I do remember when, you know, the story first came out, and I don't know. Like, I ain't gonna say I didn't believe it. I ain't gonna say I didn't believe it because I know stuff like crazy stuff happen like that all the time, and especially in the day and age that we in now, and how, you know, stuff like, you know, hate crimes and stuff like that exist and on a very, very, you know, large scale. But it was just like, you know, Thursday, I was like, hold on now, wait a minute. Like, I ain't saying that didn't happen, but you know how, like, when, you know, something happened and you try to put a little ketchup on it to add a little flavor. Yeah. You're like, man, they probably whooped you, but did they had no tree to hang you in Chicago, man. No trees out there.
They got trees in Chicago. What do you think Chicago is? But I don't think they meant to hang them.
Well, they put it around. I ain't gonna lie, like,
see, she said something. She says, Lexus says, I feel like him lying is going to make real issues seem less serious to people outside our culture. If that makes a lot of sense.
And they're going to make it seem like, and you know, because people are already on that tip of being like, man, black folks complain about everything or whatever. So it's like, it's going to make that stuff really stick now.
Which is the stupidest thing I've ever heard, that we complain about everything. Yeah. We only complain about like one thing consistently. Exactly. Like, I think racism is important.
Yeah. And the fact, this is what bothers me. Like, if you on that tip of, you can say that it, you know, it's real and, you know, that you do agree, but it's like to get on that tip like, man, well, stop complaining about it. It's like, you know, that don't really, you know, make sense to me. Like, when you can recognize something, but then just kind of be like, get over it. It's like, I don't think you can just get over something.
And that's why our platform, as we're building ours now, is so important. Fee said, we know plenty of people who have lied and didn't get charged. That is true. I saw today, I didn't know about it until today, Ryan Lochte, however you say his name, the guy who raped that girl and pretty much just got off with it because boys will be boys. He lied about getting robbed in wherever the Olympics was, and like they brought him on a talk show, and that was the end of it. So people do lie.
Oh yeah, people lie all the time.
But you gotta use that platform for positivity, because you are an influencer. You influence. There are too many people who don't think for themselves. Yeah. And influencers make their bread and butter off of them. So,
and you'll be surprised at, you know, who actually admire you, who actually look up to you, and who's actually following you. So when you and you don't know the power within that, because I mean, you got to think, you know, the next generation that's coming behind you. You don't know who, you know, what position they're gonna be in. You know what I'm saying? So you don't know how they will go about changing the world. So, like, for instance, you know, Donald Trump, ain't no telling who he was looking up to. Now look at him. He so-called running the country, and
that's not why I thought you were going with that. That's not. When you brought up Trump.
Look, think about it though. Like, he looked up to somebody, and he probably, you know, mimicked a lot of his ways behind it. So it's like that starts to trickle down into how society can be ran if a certain person get into a certain position. True. So I feel like, you know, you got to be mindful of, you know, what you're doing and how you are influencing other people, and in what way.
That makes sense. So if you had to say, I like lists. If you had to give 5 people,
I ain't doing them on lists.
5 people.
We did
5 people.
You got me with 5 on the last one. Not doing 5.
5 people. You had to name 5 people who are using their platform in a positive way right now. Who are they and how?
Me, you. I
knew you were gonna start hating on me.
I knew you were gonna start hating on me.
Anyway. Me.
And everybody watching this live. That's it. I really like. I can't really say because it's like I'm not saying that a lot of people don't, but I do. Like it is a lot of people that I've thought, like, oh man, they using their platform in a positive way. And I'm speaking like on the tip of like celebrity wise. I'm not saying like people like that I actually know personally, but celebrity wise, it'd be a lot of people that you kind of look at stuff, you be like, hold on now, like you kind of double back on it.
Dre said it's not. He said he believes it's due to ignorance, not that people are stupid, but unknowledgeable of what's going on, and that's a big thing because I know people taught that ignorance is bad, and it is if it's not. You don't want to like get rid of the ignorance. Ignorance is just like he said, being unknowledgeable, and that's why I keep going back to that word influencers because you are able to like if I ask you what does yellow Mountain Dew taste like. I ain't never had that before, right?
Yeah.
But if I'm an influencer, I'm like, I love this stuff. You gonna go out and try it.
Yeah.
And it's just something. That's a product, but like it can be anything. It could be voting for a politician. I just saw a video of Killer Mike endorsing Bernie Sanders. Wesley Snipes. How is Wesley Snipes being positive right now?
Hey man, he teaching us how to do our text.
It is bliss indeed. But name just one. The 5 is a lot. We don't want to be too long. Name one person who has a platform and they are like just killing it. They doing it right. I'll say one. Obama. Yeah. That's an easy one. Let's keep you from saying.
But I feel like that's cliche though. I feel like that's cliche.
How is that cliche?
I'm not saying that he's not, but I mean Obama is a great person. But I feel like it's very cliche to just be like Obama, like
to say he's doing a great job with his platform.
You're gonna speak, Joe.
Yeah, speak, brother. I can't bring you on the live. I can't bring you on the live yet because everybody gonna want to get on live.
David just joined you.
No. LeBron.
All right, y'all.
How's that not cliche? If Obama,
but no. The reason why I say LeBron, and it's not because of basketball or anything like that, is because of the things he's doing, like within not only his community but other communities. Him opening up a whole school, an academy, and all these different things that my boy is doing as far as like education and stuff like that. It's like that's big because a lot of people talk about it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, man, we need school, we need this and that. But for him to take his money, take his time, take his resources, take his connections, and be able to be like, okay, what people saying that we need, I'm gonna actually make it come to existence. So I feel like that's what make him.
That's
like,
rocking your platform.
Yeah, I mean, I dig the people who like not only say, but I mean, I know it's not easy. It's not easy to go start a whole school. Like I get it, it's not easy. But when you somebody like LeBron James, somebody like Michael Jordan, Jay-Z, all these people who have money and all of this, and influence, it's like it's possible. You know what I'm saying? You can do all this other stuff. I know you can do stuff like that.
Amanda Seales. Okay. Would you tell us about just a little bit about Amanda Seales? We can look it up too.
Yeah.
That name sounds real familiar. I'm going blank right now. But I'm gonna challenge you. How is Obama a cliche?
I ain't saying that he's a cliche.
I agree. Real quick. Chance the Rapper. Yes.
Oh yeah.
D.L. Hughley.
Now D.L. Hughley, he's somebody that slept on, and I definitely like. Yeah. That's the good one. I've actually started following D.L. Hughley a little bit more.
That is positive, Drake. I ain't mean to cut you off. That is positive. Like I feel like people honor the rags, the richest story. Like people love an underdog. People are like, oh, he went from homeless to doing this. He went from being broke to doing this. Mm-hmm. That's big
because it's more obtainable now to them.
But incarceration to doing something, I respect that too because the system is designed first to mass incarcerate anyway, but to keep you going back. What is it? Recidivism. Yeah. Recidivism is the term, and if y'all don't understand, recidivism is basically the term of going back to jail.
Tracy Ellis Ross came up.
For sure.
I love Tracy Ellis. She funny.
He said, "I'll let you grow, but remember you beating somebody's eyes out." I mean, that's real, but he doing it legally now. That's the thing. But no, I like it. Incarceration to the ring, that's the, let's just say I go to jail for beating people up. That not going on him, but let's say I go to jail for beating people up and I get out of jail and I realize I'm really good at beating people up. And I go and I start being a boxer and I become a professional boxer. Now I'm beating people up and getting paid to do it and it's legal.
Yeah.
That is, I can't remember the term, but that is how you translate your skills.
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg, amazing at rolling weed, right?
Yeah.
He can roll sushi really well. That's how you translate skills. He can. It's a thing. Look it up. So, like I'm telling you, so if you are good at doing something, you good at graffiti, and that's illegal, do graffiti art. That's like popular now.
Yeah.
It's pop art now, but I don't know. But use your platform. Like that's positivity is like that's key right now. So, but
let me scroll back. I'm trying to see some of the peepers.
I can do it so you know what I'm saying.
Oh, go ahead. I ain't mean to block y'all like that.
Don't block me, man, brother. What you trying to?
Well, I was just trying to see if we missed any people that they mentioned.
Said LeBron.
I think that's what paying
your taxes. Well, we
we
got a podcast dropping. Was it Sunday? All about taxes.
Yeah, Sunday. I don't know why I looked at my watch to be able to tell what day Sunday.
You got that Apple Series 9. I think that. Oh, I'm about to bring somebody on camera. I think that's it though.
Okay, but yeah, all right, yeah. So we back caught up to what we had to say.
I challenged you about Obama. How is Obama? I said he was using this platform in a positive way.
I wasn't saying that he's cliche. I'm saying that
my answer
is cliche.
How?
Because think about it.
You feel like that's what he's supposed to do? Is that
honestly, as a president, yeah. Like I feel.
Did
like
you see who we got? But
at the same time, though, like I said, as a president, that's what you're supposed to do. I'm not saying that you're always going to do it.
What president is on Obama's level? And not talking about his
marriage. I ain't saying that there is, but
you just feel like that's a cheap answer.
Yeah.
Okay, I give you that. It was, but I ain't like you challenging me on that.
Yeah, no man, you don't like a challenge.
If you say LeBron.
Well, actually, somebody said LeBron.
Well, you're right. They said LeBron. So you didn't get the answer then, did you?
No, I didn't. It's funny because it's like I don't. No, I want to give somebody. And this probably a lot of people probably don't know about him, but this is probably one of my favorite people because I actually listen.
They must ain't got no platform. We don't do what
they do. My boy Inky Johnson, which is a motivational speaker. Yeah. But he's using his platform because. Basically, if people don't know who Inky Johnson is or know his story, he was a football player. He played for the University of Tennessee. He went into his final season or whatever. I think he had like 10 games left. Ended up getting like a life-changing injury. And his whole, I don't know if his left or right arm, but his whole arm is basically paralyzed. So now he does motivational speaking where he speaks to people using his story, his platform to kind of tell people about his journey, how he got to where he is, and how he was able to move out of that position and elevate his life and not limit himself to just playing football or, his life ended basically when his career ended. So I feel like for me personally, that's somebody because his story is a powerful story, and to see somebody go from, what people feel like should be your dream to living a whole nother dream or living into your, what people thought was his purpose to living into his true purpose. Mm-hmm. I feel like that's definitely something to admire.
Yeah, because like a lot of people would see that and be like, oh, that's it. That's my life.
Exactly.
I was good at this.
And the fact that he was like so close to it, like I feel like that's what, why God used that moment for him to be like, hey, you right here looking at it and, I don't want you to go that route though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want you to know that you were able to get there. Right. It's not because you weren't physically able to make it or, you didn't have the skill to get there, but that's just not your purpose. So I feel like that allowed him to be able to truly live within that purpose now because you was able to see that it was possible.
I agree. We got Fee let us know. She said Amanda Seales is using her platform to teach black people things they should know. Boy, that's literally the podcast I saw it and still panicked. That's literally what we recorded that's going to drop out Sunday. But she has a sort of game show, Funny, Smart, and Black. She also has a podcast called Small Doses. We got to check that out and shout that out. Shout out to Amanda Seales and Small Doses.
Dope.
Got to teach us that. We literally had a whole podcast about teaching people. You got on Gucci?
No, I got on. Who said that? Dave.
I was gonna say, we finna end this right now.
No Gucci, man. I can't even afford no Gucci. You will be crazy though, Mr. But on that.
While we talking about Gucci, that's, you know how you can avoid issues like that? Hire people who represent the culture that you were selling to. We was talking about that.
Yeah, somebody was supposed to be in like, nah.
There was a black guy somewhere like, I don't know.
I don't know. That. You know how black folks is. Black folks nowadays, we'll send you up for the description.
Yeah.
Like, go on out there and do it.
Yeah, I think that's gonna sell right now.
They probably asked the one black dude that didn't get that raise too. They were like, yeah, man, Tony, what you think about this? Yeah, go on do it. Go on do it. Go on put it on
right now.
Put it on the black dude too, try to make it real.
That's how that, what was it? The coolest monkey in the jungle?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody should have caught that.
Yeah, but they didn't. But
no.
You know, that's why you use your platform.
Who's using their platform in a negative way right now? Other than Jussie.
I mean, I don't really follow negativity, so I can't really tell you, man.
You don't follow negativity.
You gotta have positive vibes in your life, man.
While we talking about positivity, can we just all talk about how much we hate fake positive people? Like, you know how you be like, oh, good vibes, bro.
Hello. First off, good vibes.
It's not just Gucci. Did you see Elon Musk on Meme Review? No, but I'm gonna have to check that out. But nah, stop saying good vibes if you low down.
I ain't low down, bro.
I'm just saying, I'm talking about you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta cut that out.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, brother. But you name somebody who's
positive or negative?
No, negative.
Negative. Someone who's using. Yeah, because like you said, I was
just say I feel like that's more interesting.
More interesting. It is. Negativity sales. Somebody who using Ja Rule. Ja Rule. I'm telling you, Ja Rule is just terrible right now.
Ja Rule. What is he doing? Like, what is? First of all, how threatening is Ja Rule right now?
Very.
Like, how is he?
You don't know why? I'm gonna tell you why Ja Rule is dangerous. Okay, y'all ready? I'm gonna tell you why Ja Rule is dangerous because he's famous, but he ain't.
I don't remember.
He irrelevant famous, meaning. You feel like you could get cool with Ja Rule because he really...
Yeah, you could.
Exactly. So you be like, okay, I got a semi-famous friend. So he's reachable. He's reachable famous.
Like Chingy.
No, man. Chingy out there, man. I don't know what you talking about, brother. The B2K tour coming out. You tripping.
Robert Chingy. But no, I remember...
Ebro. Is that positive or negative? What's up now?
Soulja Boy. Nah, Soulja Boy. I saw Soulja Boy on... what's that show they got going on right now?
Soulja Boy doing it. Soulja Boy's being negative.
What do you do?
What Soulja Boy
doing? What do you do?
First
what
of all,
do you do that was negative?
This week, we'll just do this week.
Okay.
Him and Black China, and then
no.
They broke up after like a week.
Him and Black China?
Yeah.
That's positive.
Okay.
That's great.
Wait.
He did.
It's what he said afterwards.
Oh, what he said?
He said he just wanted to see what that vagina was like. That's negative, man. People got that mindset. You can't be like that. Trump is a perfect example of someone using their positive background. I mean, their platform incorrectly. Obviously Trump. Alexis says obviously Trump. He's literally using his platform to encourage and inspire fear, discrimination, and hate towards a group of people. Yes. Okay. And you like him. He like Trump, by the way.
Let that man fool.
If you don't like Trump, go buy my hat right now.
I'm gonna buy that hat.
It's the only way to do it.
They got cussing on the hat.
Let us know how Ebro is either being positive or negative, real quick. Jarvis.
Ebro, I ain't gonna lie. Ebro, I never was a fan of their show because I felt like they were always like, all right, Breakfast Club, they come for people, but I feel like Ebro, it's just the way they do it. Like, it's not tasteful.
You feel like they what?
Like they come for people like in like a a distasteful way.
If it's funny,
if it's funny, it's fine.
Like Breakfast Club.
Yeah, Breakfast Club. But the thing about Breakfast Club is like, it's just, like I said, it's just the way they go about it.
Shout out to whoever's on my website in New Orleans right now. I appreciate it.
Because I just said New Orleans. That's why they heard me say it, man. Man, I'm gonna need that check cut.
It's a wrap for you, dude. When they buy something, we'll talk.
Everybody, I need 10 comments that say cut the check ready so he can go ahead and give me mine.
David gonna write 10 of them.
Yeah. Give me that thing, David. You bro, is it bitch with you?
Is he? I only seen like a couple episodes. Is it? What do you think he means then?
I mean, like Ebro be like, it's like, let's say if it's something going on or it's something that's kind of known. It's like he forces like stuff. Like he be on that tip of like,
Dang. Hey, y'all click that link if y'all want that. Go check out that.
Hey, wait, don't do that no more. Don't do that no more.
That's the plug. Before we get on Ebro, I don't want to miss Madeline's comment. Madeline says Kamala Harris, and I definitely agree. She panders to black people despite never having a black agenda in her past platform.
Is that lady that been talking about she smoked with, she was listening to Snoop or somebody like that?
She listened to Snoop Dogg.
See, I don't even know nothing about her, but I've at least heard that.
She was, I mean, like, that's funny. But it's a problem when you think about it. You know what I'm saying? I saw a picture of her putting hot sauce on some greens.
Oh, yeah. They said that she wasted them greens.
She ain't even got the right hot sauce, first of all. You got to have crystal hot sauce.
I got
Texas Pete. Who putting Texas Pete on their soul food?
You some restaurant that be giving you Texas Pete. I forgot who it is. They give you the Texas Pete hot sauce.
That's gentrification.
Churches.
That's gentrification.
Church be getting
Texas Pete on your soul food is gentrification. I'm telling you right now. These ain't gonna block week. But no, he can't compete with the Breakfast Club and Sway. Sway uses his for a positive way. Sway is, I don't think I ever seen Sway not positive. When Kanye was on there, but even
this ain't
then,
he said this ain't no show. That how you know?
No, he said
this ain't no show, and I was like, Sway, that's exactly
when Kanye West did this. He said, "You ain't got the answer."
Oh, I knew he.
He did this. He said, like he was finna say something else.
He was ready to cut Sway off again. Sway was finna talk, and he was finna cut him off.
I'm gonna start doing that.
That's a low down spirit with him.
Yeah, but
man, don't say what I just said, man.
You don't use crystal hot sauce?
Crystal.
Hold on, we gotta talk. So, what kind of hot sauce do you use? If it's Texas Pete, it's bad.
Red hot. What do they call it? Is it red?
Yeah, they got red hot.
No, I like that hot sauce.
Crystal, man. My grandma put me on crystal hot sauce, man. You ain't hear the support going on. There we go.
So you just cutting up over there.
Jamarco.
What else,
Jamarco?
Now that's somebody who using their platform in a negative way. Jamarco Archer.
Let's talk about how detrimental reaching is. Let's go back to that. How bad reaching is, because the thing is, a lot of people don't fact check, and a lot of people don't think for themselves, or a lot of people aren't capable of thinking for themselves. You know, so reaching, when you reach, like, let's play a game. Reach or no reach.
Okay,
that'd be a good game right there, right?
I reached over here, man.
So there was this lady. Black lady. She went into I want to say it was Hobby Lobby, and they had cotton on sale, for decorative cotton. And I don't know if she tried to sue him, but she made a big deal, like some news.
She tried to make them take it down, like basically remove those from the stores.
Okay, is that a reach? So she said it was offensive. Is that a reach, or is that not a reach?
I'll say this. I think it's a reach. But at the same time, like, I don't really want no cotton in my... Even if, let's say that cotton wasn't associated with slavery. Mm-hmm. I don't see what's the point. Like,
cotton is, I don't know, it's a southern thing. It's a lot of things that just don't look appealing. Well, I mean, yeah. But what I'm saying is, like, there are a lot of things that people just want in their house because it's a southern thing. Like, one of the things, like kudzu. Was that kudzu? The stuff that grow along the sides of houses, like the vines, they're hard to get rid of.
I see something that grow up both sides.
It doesn't look good, but I don't know if it's a southern thing really, but like down here,
just lazy. You just want to be.
I mean, no, I'm not talking about people wanting it to grow. I'm talking like some people make it grow. They get it and have it grow under the lattices and stuff. But it's a reach.
I don't know. I mean, if you think cotton in your house is beautiful, like I said, I think it's a reach because
slaves picked that cotton.
Then you think they picked that particular one though that was in?
Nah, I'm gonna tell you, I'm wearing the cotton the slave picked. It's in your clothes you wearing.
Well, that's a long man cotton, bro.
Hey, man, it's fruit of the loom. But no, that's a reach. Have you heard of reach lately? Or something that could be up for debate for a reach? Have y'all heard any things that people you feel like were reaching? It don't have to be racial. That was definitely a reach. I mean, I wouldn't want cotton in my house either. But perfect example, I got some friends who, and I'm not gonna say their name because I don't want nobody to go after them. But I think their engagement pictures they took in a cotton field. Yeah, they're white, but I mean, it wasn't nothing to it. You know what I'm saying? Now I think we joked on them or whatever. Like, hey man, why I gotta be on cotton field? But I mean, you can't be offended by everything.
Nah, I agree. And I feel like what
Look at David. I would 24-hour lockdown.
But yeah,
hey, Mr. Jones online. What's up, Mr. Jones?
He said, boy, he gonna get on. Boy,
that's a reach.
Boy,
I'm gonna tell you something right now.
Off.
Get rid of Mr. Jones. I'm joking. We used to get in trouble. He used to make us something. I don't know. That might be childish. I ain't gonna say that. He ain't do nothing. He's an excellent teacher. Love him to death. But no. What? Mr. Jones, man, I miss him. You know, he a principal now.
Yeah, I know. I thought. See, like, I stay connected with people. I
actually do too.
I did you go visit him?
Did you go visit
to church? We went to church together.
Yeah, with the church of chicken. They got that.
No, we went to church.
Texas
like,
Pete. Hold on. Back to the hot sauce. What kind of hot sauces y'all put on your soul food? And it better not be Texas Pete. If it's Texas Pete is only okay when there's nothing else in the house.
What you mean? How I get in the house?
Church's chicken. They give it to you.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, man. Pay attention. Stay with me now. Stay with me now.
Brother.
What you use? Crystal, right?
Man, I don't care what I put on. I ain't that type of dude.
You on that Kamala Harris stuff. Louisiana's good. What?
Nobody saying that to you, man.
Hush up now. But going back to the platform, number one. I said, who did I say was using that platform negative? I did.
No, you didn't.
I did.
Oh, you said negative. Yeah, you said it's my
Ja Rule.
Yeah, but you were playing.
No, I'm dead serious.
What are you
okay,
doing?
so I don't know if y'all familiar about the Fire Festival. It's a really good documentary on Hulu. It's really good.
I saw that. I mean,
saw the documentary?
I didn't watch it because it didn't look interesting. But
the one on Hulu is pretty good. But the one on Netflix is supposedly by the people who scammed everybody. So Frank's house. I think I had Frank's.
Ain't that the Red Hot? Ain't it's called Frank's Red Hot?
She said we buy whatever hot sauce on sale. Yeah, we do.
Check this out. For a specific type. He just like
what Beyonce said. She keep hot sauce in her purse, swag.
So you keep hot sauce in your purse?
I got a purse just for hot sauce.
Teach his own, brother. Teach his own.
It's called a man bag, but
man, brought Powerade and bring me nail type of Powerade in my house.
I brought you a Powerade, man.
Show him how hot that Powerade is.
I'm not supposed to show that I'm not. It ain't hot, man.
That Powerade hotter than figure.
Hey, man, shut your mouth, man.
Oh no, they finna get the fight on that.
So, anyways, Fire Festival, they scammed all these people. Granted, they scammed a lot of rich people, which.
So is it really scamming if it's rich people?
They got some poor people too, but. Anyway, so they scammed all these people, and then like the guy went to jail, and now Ja Rule's about to come out with Fire Festival 2.0. So he's literally calling it that.
But he's piggybacking off of a scam.
Yeah.
And he's already.
If I scam people,
like who's gonna come to a scam likely place, and Ja Rule is the only reason why.
I feel like 50 Cent gonna show up and do something petty. You know?
No, 50 Cent is gonna buy every seat, and nobody's gonna show up. But like he did at Ja Rule concert.
But then Ja Rule wins in that case. If
it
was a scam,
it's cheap. Think about it, brother.
Okay, I'll give you one. Is 50 Cent using this platform in a good way?
Sometimes.
If you had to pick.
Negative most of the time. But it'd be funny though. 50 Cent is hilarious.
When I met my wife, she didn't season food. Niggalation. 12:19, bring them to the plate, make them eat. I've read that verse. It's a very beautiful verse, very heartfelt verse.
Oh yeah, making hot wings would be pretty good.
Going back to this platform, let's talk about Justin.
We can't
just let him slide off that, man. Should have been fired. They shouldn't have used the name.
So what do you think? Now I know people were saying that. Like, what was what? Based off of things that you probably have heard about it, what was if it is 100% fake and that's like it's false, what was the motive behind it? Like why?
He said I don't know how true it is, but he said it was like I think he was being underpaid and he wanted to boost his star value or something like that or something. You know how when people get into trouble like that guy YMM Nelly or something like that. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? The guy who killed. And his song went number one.
I ain't gonna lie. I legit had never heard of that dude.
I
saw that.
But like, negativity sells.
Yeah, definitely. But
okay.
So he was trying to boost his.
He was trying to like people feel bad for him and like become an icon.
Got it. But it's like, but you don't become an icon by stupid stuff. Like if like an icon is like.
I mean, if he hadn't got caught, it would have worked. Look, people love.
I don't think like you could do something and like.
But up until this point, he didn't do anything. People love to sympathize with Bill
Cosby didn't do nothing, and look at he 80-something years old when they finally caught him. So I feel like
no. I'm not. What I'm saying is people love to sympathize with a victim and fight. They love people having someone to fight for.
Yeah.
Like look at let's see, who was someone who went through something recently and like everybody felt bad for him. Like just use Justice as an example. Like
that's all
when now
I thought about Erykah Badu when she was like when it first started. When it first came out, when she was like, all right.
What's up, Brandon?
Y'all. Oh, what up, Brandon? What's up, brother?
I don't try to speak to that man.
He said, hey. Hold on, let me see my wise. I don't understand.
50,000 episodes, multiple seasons. Greedy.
That's all. That's literally all it is, greedy. Yeah. Like, I mean, I feel like, but this thing about it, like, why get on that tip when you got people that are working hard to just get to where you are? Like, I feel like a lot of times people forget that even when you don't feel like you in a great position, like you got people that working hard to just get there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like you basically like spinning those people's faces who working hard every day to get to get on a show like Empire or whatever, or to be in the public eye on that level.
But I'm not justifying it all, but when I say this, I'm not justifying he was wrong 100%, but I see why he thought it would have worked.
So basically, you justified.
No, not at all. I know what you're talking about. But look at we fight hard for people that need to be fought for. We do. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not to even use his name with these people because these people really went through stuff. But look at the people who, I won't even say their name. I don't want to disrespect them. But the people who died at the hands of cops. It's just people who've died at the hands of racism. Like, we fight hard for those people.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm so angry with him for doing it, for one.
Yeah.
But he felt like, this man, that's why he was like, I fought back.
Yeah.
That made us feel good. He fought back.
Yeah.
He was fighting racism.
I feel like that what got him caught when he got up there doing all that talking.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I think at that point, that's when it became, what's the word? Unauthentic, disgenuine. But David said all publicity is good publicity. I feel him. Empire should have been cut weeks ago. I would have planned something too.
Empire, what you think about Empire?
I really like the show, but I've heard that there are better shows like Power. I haven't started Power yet, but I like Empire. I haven't watched Power. I've watched one episode of Power. I've watched one episode of Empire. I just can't do it, bro. Like, I don't like neither one of them. You tried watching it?
Yeah. Like, I'm probably like that 0.5% of society that don't like these.
That's how I am with Game of Thrones, but I don't think it's that I don't like it. I just think I don't like watching something that's hype. Like Empire, people ain't talking about Empire no more. But everybody's talking about. I like watching stuff after the fact to see if it was really.
I'm trying to think of what's a show that I watch that's like popular, like everybody be on. Like, I don't think I like watching stuff that ain't nobody really care. I ain't saying I do it because people don't care about it, but for some odd reason, that's what interests me. Like stuff that Mr. Swan on there.
Hey, Mr. Swan. Hey, man, don't scroll up. David made a comment to you.
I ain't see it.
He said, "Why get on that tip? My man likes tip." Kenny, what's wrong with getting on that tip? You do say tip a lot. Support LGBT. Right. It's LBGT, ain't it? Or does it matter? LGBTQ, right?
No, he got it right. I think it's right. LGBTQ. Yeah, that's right.
Either way, he said support.
Man, I support everybody, brother. I ain't got nothing to do with all that, man. Said, you got to go on with that, brother.
Brandon said, I'm just joining, but I feel like you should use a platform to uplift your fellow man and be a blessing to whoever you can, and a platform doesn't necessarily have to mean famous. I agree. I agree completely. There are a lot of famous people who ain't doing nothing. There are a lot of people who aren't famous.
Story is good. I ain't gonna lie. It is good. I ain't like it at first, but I do like it now. They got some pretty, like, Star makes some pretty good, like, they make some pretty good songs too, bro. They be kind of straight.
David said I'm throwing this podcast in circles.
Oh, my bad, y'all.
Nah, man, we really, honestly, the topic wasn't even like, we got like 40 minutes good.
Oh, David.
Period. But yeah, we got 40 minutes going, man.
See, I saw Umbrella Academy.
Ain't gonna lie.
I don't know.
Watch the first episode. First episode.
It don't look like that.
First episode hooked me.
For real.
That's just my type of show. Second episode, I was
I don't know. I don't think.
Second episode wasn't really hitting on that. This Is Us. Portia trying to get us.
This Is Us. See, look, she said all the shows.
Yeah, I watch everything together, of course.
Shut up.
I just shut up. I feel like This Is Us is sad for no reason.
It is kind of sad. I did start falling off like the past, like.
I ain't trying to watch something to make me sad.
I ain't watching like that, but
I'm watching it. He said Whitney's the only person.
Now I've been watching Drug Lords. Y'all watch Drug?
See, that's that negativity right there. And then tell them what else you watched.
What?
Ted
Bundy tape. Now I know y'all watch Ted Bundy tape.
Why would I want to watch that?
So you know what a serial killer think like, so you don't get caught up.
He got caught.
I'm saying so you don't get caught up with a serial killer. You need to know what they think like, so you go, man, that's serial killer activity right there.
You know what a lot of serial killers have in common?
Killing.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That's what I was gonna say.
This man still drinking that hot Powerade. Got me hot.
You want some Powerade, man?
Yes.
Dog, you pull your cap. Dog.
That nasty Powerade. It tastes like Windex.
Whitney watches Grey's Anatomy.
He come on.
Well, no, I think he's saying that because like it'd be weird for him to watch Grey's Anatomy. Like it'd be weird for her because Empire is like a black show. Is that safe to say? Is it quotation mark?
It's a show for black people.
Is it though? It's for musicians.
Yeah, black music.
You watch terrible stuff though. I don't think
Ted Bundy tapes. Great.
No.
Great work. I watched Sam Cooke documentary the other day. Sam Cooke. Now I learned a lot about Sam Cooke now. And I've always been a fan of Sam Cooke. But I didn't even know how Sam Cooke died, man. I didn't know he got shot.
Man, you just spoiled the whole season.
Man, these folks,
God dog, man, I can't even watch it.
Got shot in the 60s.
I ain't even know Sam Cooke was dead.
Hey man, he got shot in the 60s, brother. You don't know by now.
You hush up, Madeline said something profound. She said the issue with would you like to read this one, sir?
You can read it.
I do have a great speaking voice. The issues with platforms is the level of accessibility we have in general. Is that we have all this access and no respect for it. They just made it and we use it. We weren't taught the impact of our voices and the magnitude of positivity/negativity words and images can have on others. That is true. Same with body image. You know what I'm saying? You scroll through Instagram and you see thick women, fine women, skinny women, this, and that. And you feel like that's what we supposed to, not we, but women, you feel like that's what women's supposed to look like. And you go outside and see a very beautiful, average looking woman. And you like, I don't want
What's
that.
the average looking woman, really?
The average looking woman
That's what I'm trying to understand, brother.
What do you mean? When I say average, I mean
what do you
normal.
mean, what's the normal looking woman?
Well, you watch the Ted Bundy tapes, you tell me Ted Bundy.
What did that have to do with?
He specified on women. Like he preyed on women.
What they got to do with?
What kind of women did he prey on?
Yeah, what they got to do with an average woman and not an average woman?
What were the majority of the women he went after? What did they look like?
I don't know, brother. I ain't watching. I ain't finished the season.
See, I turned that around on you. Don't try me, brother.
But you don't answer my question, brother.
What's the question?
What's the average woman to you?
I mean, average is what you would see and not think nothing about. You know, you'll see a woman, you're like, that's a woman. And you continue on about your day.
That's a woman.
That is definitely not a man. R. Kelly has been charged.
He is. I saw that.
With what, though? Because, I mean, he gets so much stuff pop up. Like, with what? Is it going to stick?
We're going on tour again.
Average women in 2019 is thick, size, D-tits, and 50K followers.
He said that's your average woman. What do you agree? You ever talking
okay, he's using maybe the intellectual use of the word average. I'm looking at it as average, as in normal, so. You know what I'm saying? He's probably thinking average as in mathematically, like that's the majority. I wasn't using that term.
Well, how you was using it, right?
Average, like it doesn't make you double look. You know what I'm saying?
Double.
Like if you driving and you see a car,
I mean,
you're like, that's a car.
With their leg hanging out, you gonna do
That's not average though. It's not normal. That's what I'm saying.
What if you just driving and that person will walk out in the street and you just...
That's not average. Why would a person be walking to the street
average.
when cars are flying by? That's not average. It's out of the norm, is what I'm saying.
Walking towards the street. But what if it's somebody that you like, you think you know, you be like, oh man,
that's not average though. You don't know the majority of people. Right? That's what I'm saying.
Man, Krillo, get on here before I had to slap that dude, man. He gonna make me go off on him. Oh, you
I'm with an exit because I might have to put him on.